Hi, this is Francisco Bujan from vitalcoaching.com, and we're talking about dating success, relationship success. This time we are going to talk about both men and women, and we are going to expand in the realm of really social dynamics in general. Okay, the key for topic for this video is how to multiply your social power. Imagine that you are out there, in social situations, and you get the feeling that you don't get all the value from friends, that actually it's a bit tricky or a bit difficult to maintain friendships, that people respond to you in a way which is not as open and as friendly as you would like. So the key is to understand really what are maybe key disqualifiers or turnoffs that you might be expressing, and realize also how it really works with social dynamics. The term itself, social dynamic, might feel a little bit conceptual, but that's really what goes on. If you understand the power dynamics that go on within the social context, then you can also take steps to improve your social life and make sure that people respond to you in a way which really values you rather than turning you off. So one of the keys, for instance, to multiply your social power, first is to gain extra confidence, and this has to do with your level of power, your attitude, the way you approach people. Very often, exactly in the same way as you can be needy in relationships, you can be needy within friendships. So this is going to be a turn off. With creating friends, with establishing friendships. You are going to appear needy when you initiate the contact too frequently. For instance, if you have a new friend or somebody you just met and you keep on inviting that person to parties, to things, without that person reciprocating and inviting you in return, then you are going to be appearing as if you are the one who really needs that friendship. And so it's going to be a turn off very frequently because of that. Another element which plays a very important role is your network. I know that all this can feel unfair or be unfair, in your eyes, but it's just the way it works. It really has to do with social dynamics. So if you have a big network of friends, for instance, lots of connections, and wherever you go, people know you, that's an asset. That's something which is a plus. Another asset is really the assets that you have. Having a big house, for instance, you might think, well, how come I get friends because I have a big house? That's not really, that's not really fair again. But this is part of you. It's part of who you are. If you have a big house and have parties all the time in your at your place, then it is part of your reality, it's part of your personality, and people are going to be attracted to you because of that. They know that you are somebody who can throw great parties, and they're going to want to be your friend, so that they get invited. So these kind of things really work. Imagine also that you have a big truck where you can take people on weekends, and you go for getaways, and people love that. So it is all part of your personality. It's part of the things that you can do to be socially more successful. And what if you don't have any of those? Well, you don't have to compensate and go and buy a big mansion so that you can have parties, even though you can do that. But part of it is to activate certain aspects of your social life that you are maybe not activating. For instance, if you tend to always want to have time one-on-one with people, with friends, for instance, it might feel sometimes for people a little bit boring. It might be limiting. So what you can do is, yes, invite a few people so that you can introduce them to each other. For instance, if you are interested in having a friendship with a woman, you are a male and you want to have her as a friend, you can say, hey, on Saturday I have a friend in a band who's playing in that place. Why don't you come? I want to introduce you to them. So once you start being this kind of person who is going to connect people to each other, then that's something which is going to add value to your social life. Quickly, a few other examples of what can be qualifiers, disqualifiers. Of course, there is race. Race, social status, all that is going to play a role. The assets we've already mentioned, personality, cultural background, age, network, attitudes, all that plays a role. When we talk about cultural background, for instance, you have to realize that a group of friends, most of the times, will have a certain set of cultural behaviors, and if you don't feel like you fit in, for instance, they might be very much into sport, or it might be very much into entertainment, a certain type of music. If you don't fit in, it's going to be a little bit of a turn-off. So the goal is to kind of play the game, really. If you don't fit in, try to see what you can do so that your action makes you more attractive. Okay, you take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.